Good morning, sir. This is Dr. Sanjeev from DV PG College, Bulandshahr. My topic of teacher representation is climate change and its effect. So I start with the first point: how climate change affects. The first, it affects hotter temperature as greenhouses gas concentration rise. So does the global surface temperature. More several storms due to this climate change. Storms come, increase drought. Sometimes it helps to grow the problem of drought, especially in Indian agriculture. We can see in northwestern India. The other thing that it affects is a warm rising ocean. The level of water in ocean is also increases due to this climate change as the glacier melts rapidly. The next impact which we can see of global warming or climate change is loss of species. We can see many birds and many animals in forest are losing their species due to this climate change. Several of them, which are very important for our nature, disappear today. This is only due to the climate change or global warming or the uh, due to the lack of forests, which is really their sheltering place. The another problem that arises with the climate change is not sufficient food to the public. As we know, with the climate change, the, the agriculture productivity is very low, and due to this, there is a rise in prices. And due to this rise in prices, many of the people, especially who are very poor, are not able to afford the costly food, and that's why they are starving also nowadays. So this problem is also associated with climate change also. As we know, when we take an example in India also, nowadays it's a heavy rain. While the sugarcane is complete, it's needed to be harvested as the next crop of grain or wheat is ready. But due to this climate change or unwanted rain, the total scenario is changing and is creating a lot of problem to the Indian farmers. So this is the problem is associated with food. The next problem we can see with the climate change: poverty and displacement. The climate change is also responsible to create poverty as well as displacement. People from one place to another are forced to displace themselves. The next problem which we can see is the problem of groundwater. With the change of climate, more than 60% of India's agriculture is rain fed, making the country highly dependent on groundwater. Even without climate change, 50% of India's groundwater resources are overexploited. The next problem which can can see with the climate change is glacier melt. Due to this, the global warming or climate change, the overheating in climate or global warming, the Himalayas glaciers are melting rapidly. 2.5 degrees Celsius warming, melting the glaciers and loss of snow. The next problem which we can see with this problem is the the rise in sea level water.